Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to the channel. For those who don't know me, my name is Chris and I love oil painting. This channel is dedicated to my art venture, where I share with you my paintings, my drawings, tools, tips, techniques, anything that's really art related. Let's get into today's subject. For today's video, I want to compare three pigments: Alizarin Crimson, Quinacridone Magenta, and Permanent Matter Deep. Now why? Well, because I'm looking to replace Alizarin Crimson. It's not archival. So what can I use instead? Now PR83 is a red with a blue undertone. So we call it a cool color, and it can create a wide range of purples and browns. It has been used many years ago. It's been founded in ancient Egypt, in Persia, and in Pompeii. And throughout the centuries, it was widespread, even across Europe and Asia. It was used in the art world a lot when it comes to portraits. It gives the cool readiness in the skin. It's a fantastic color. But the problem is the light fastness, which means how stable is it with light? And the answer is not very stable. Now, tests have been done by scientists that show that within a couple of months, the pigment itself will deteriorate and disappear. Now, of course, if a painting doesn't get in contact with UV, the risk is, of course, a lot less. But today, especially in the houses that we have, which are very open, large windows, and of course in museums, well, sadly the pigment does disappear. So that's why I want to change and find something else. Now, for a while, I had been using Quinacridone Magenta, but in my opinion, it feels a bit too synthetic, a bit fake. Don't get me wrong, it's a fantastic color, but it doesn't work for me. But I have found something else: Permanent Matter Deep. It comes from the madder root, same as Alizarin Crimson, so maybe I might be onto something here. Right, let me set this up. I'll explain to you how I'm going to do the tests and what I'm looking for. Test number one, I'm looking at the color itself. I want pure, transparent, so mixing with my medium that I've made, which is linseed oil with some odorless spirits, 1-for-1, and mix with white. Now, as you can see, 3 columns. I've got Alizarin Crimson on the left, Quinacridone Magenta in the middle, and Permanent Matter Deep. Okay, so end of test one. Let's just break it down quickly. So with pure, we can see that the Alizarin Crimson is extremely transparent. I I must say, to me it's a beautiful color. But the Quinacridone Magenta is a lot more on the purple side, and the Permanent Matte Deep is darker. You can see the value has dropped down about maybe 2-3 steps on a grayscale, quite a bit. When it comes to transparent, the magenta is still a bit more on the purple side, where the other two are very similar. This value on the madder is slightly darker than the crimson, but we are very close, and mixed with white we are very close too. But I can say the main difference is that the madder tends a little bit more on the blue side. You can see it, to me it's a little bit cooler, but they are extremely close. Let's go for test number 2. I want Alizarin Crimson at the top. It's going to be cobalt blue on the left, cadmium yellow medium on the right hand side. The objective is to see what kind of purples and oranges is it going to make. Now we know Alizarin Crimson makes beautiful purples, so well, do the other two do the same? Okay, so the results, of course, the Quinacridone Magenta, without a surprise, the purple is a lot purer. The oranges are fairly similar. I must say that the Permanent Matte Deep, they're a lot less chromatic, so a lot not as strong as the other. As you can see with the Alizarin Crimson here, the oranges are a lot more pungy. It might be the dosage that I'm doing, but you know, it does give a very good idea. Now, test number 3 is mixed with Viridian. Now, why Viridian? Because it's going to, in theory, make a lovely dark. I do think that the Alizarin Crimson mixed with Viridian does neutralize it a lot more. With the Quinacridone Magenta, actually gives a purple. I'm not surprised, because the magenta does tend more on the blue side, so going towards a purple, and it's not as much as the others, the Alizarin Crimson and Permanent Matte Deep, opposite on the color wheel. It's natural that I'll get a little bit more on a purple color, but I must say it is lovely. It's very pure, you can see it. But out of the 3 tests, I must say that Permanent Matte Deep is extremely close. What are my thoughts about replacing Alizarin Crimson? Can it be done? Can we replace this fantastic color, transparent, cool blue that's been used for centuries, but the light fastness is poor? Yeah, actually it can be done to me with Permanent Matte Deep. Now this is the Rembrandt version, PR264. It is known in the art world that it's an extremely good substitute for Alizarin Crimson. Now to me, I will be perfectly honest, it's good and all to do tests on my sketchbook like what I've just done, but I now want to see it in a real paint. So stay tuned and let me do a little painting with it, and let's see what happens. Take care, bye.